I guess with the bye week coming up, everybody sort of wants to know how you're going to manage a bye week. And I think a couple things. I think the first thing you got to do is define what is a bye week. You obviously want your players to get healthy, you want to get some rest, you want them to get the strength back, hydrate, do all those things. But you also want them to focus on improving. So that means when we are practicing, everybody's got to challenge themselves to sort of improve and do the things that they need to do to get better. You kind of get remembered for what you do in November in this league, especially the way our schedule comes out. So I think it's really important and imperative that the players have that right mindset, and you're not just bye means I'm checking out for the week. Because I don't think you can really create any momentum that way individually or collectively as a team. One thing that I want to announce that we didn't even know about after the game is Jalen actually twisted his ankle when he scored a touchdown. Stayed in the game. Nobody really knew anything about it. So it was a bit of a high ankle sprain, and they did a minor procedure to try to help the healing. I think he'll be out for 1 week, probably this bye week, and probably be ready to start working again next week. But it'll be a medical decision as to, how fast, he can come back. But we've had other players have a similar situation and been able to recover fairly quickly.
Do you have an update on Devontae Smith and how he's kind of recovering?
Well, we're not all the guys that have been injured. We're not pushing this week. We're going to try to. So we won't really be able to make any kind of judgment or assessment on that probably until next week, just to see where he is and how he can practice and what he can do at that time.
Nick, through 8 games, Tua has no interceptions and only 1 turnover. Have you ever worked with a quarterback that's been that good, taking care of the ball?
Well, he's done a really good job. He did make one Saturday that should have been intercepted. Guy dropped it, but he has done a really good job all year long. I think he's really comfortable with the offense. I think they do a really good job. Our offensive coaches, Mike and Dan, both do a really good job of getting all of our quarterbacks, and I think Jalen has shown great improvement as well in terms of what they're reading, what they're keying, what their progression is, where they go with the ball, and we emphasize all the time, how important it is to take care of the football and how important turnover margin is, and want to get turnovers on defense and not give them up on offense. So I think that's really critical stat in winning. And I think both of our quarterbacks, we always say every possession needs to end in a kick. It can be a punt, it can be a field goal, or an extra point. But when you give them the ball to the other team, it usually is, the point value is almost 4 points every time you make a turnover.
No, Damian had to sit out for a play, and then Raekwon was out for the first half. Really, both be out to start for the next game.
Yeah, Raekwon played in this game. Damian played in this game. So, it's just
Did you see that?
What it is. They're no problem. They're good. Hopefully, they learn a lesson.
Did you see the hit on the targeting call on Devin White, and what's your thoughts on that if you did?
I don't really want to make a comment on it. I think, we've got lots of people who make those decisions, and, it's a player safety rule. We've got people in the booth who look at replays, and that's why we do it, so they get it right. So I don't think it's my place to make a comment about it.
Nick, you coached a lot of games in Tiger Stadium. What makes that such a special place to play?
Well, it's a great stadium. They got great enthusiasm. I think that their fans, really get in and love football. So one of the most challenging places in college football to play. And I think it's really important when players play there. You got to be able to stay focused in the game. You got to play the next play. You can't let the momentum and all the other factors have any effect on you. Whether you're ahead, behind, it doesn't really matter. You got to just keep playing. That's going to be really important for us in this game.
Got time for one more back here with Lauren.
Coach, you've been part of this club many years now. What is the significance of a club like this that gives back to children and gives back to children in need?
Well, we're actually in partnership with this club for a long time and Nick's Kids to support, Children's Hospital and crippled children's here in Birmingham. So it's kind of a natural thing that we both sort of support the same causes to help young people hopefully have a better quality of life and maybe be able to create some better opportunities for them. So this is a really good group of people with a great cause, and I always really enjoy. This is the only speech I do all year long, so during football season. So it must be something special about it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Coach. Got to get him
Appreciate
in.
it.
Thank you.